Welcome to Black Gumbo Southern Gardening. My name is Scott, and today we're going to trellis our cucumbers. Let's go see. I'm going to use this trellis netting today, this nylon stuff. I saw it recommended. I think my gardener recommended it. I'm not sure. But also these clips, and I'll show you how we're going to use these in just a little bit. What we're going to do is put some posts up and train our cucumber vines to grow vertically. Here's the final product. So here's what we plan to do. Notice on this drawing we have on this plant the main vine. We want that main vine to go vertical. To do that, we've got to deal with all these other things. We've got fruit there. We have also at the node, we have a leaf branch. We want the leaves, but we have a sucker, and that sucker is a whole new plant. Right there at that node, you've got to discern which one is the sucker. You've got to take it out. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to trim out all our suckers so we can get the vertical branch going vertical. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I got to trim this guy up, and so here's a good example of what we have to do. I've let this one go a little too long, and I'm going to have to take off some major stuff. We want the main stem to go vertical all the way to the top, and we don't want it putting out a bunch of side branches right now. So at every node along the main stem, you have four things happening. You have a leaf, you have a fruit, you have a growth node, also known as a sucker, and you have a tendril. A tendril is what the vine uses to reach out and climb up. You want to take out the growth node or the sucker at that point, not the fruit, yeah. So I want to take this dude off here. I'm going to have to take this dude off here. You don't want to take the leaves off. I've actually going to have to take a lot of this guy off. Right here, we've got a little growth node right there. We can pinch that one. You want to leave the fruit if you can, but you want to take the growth node off. There we go. I'll come back to that one when I can see it better and get it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clip this main vine using these little clips. They clamp onto the trellis. You can clamp them anywhere along the trellis and they'll stay put, and then you can trap the vine inside. So I'm going to clamp that one on right there, and there we go. Give it a little bit of support there. I'm going to give this one, just to make sure the wind doesn't thrash it around too much, I'm going to clamp that there too. And there we go, we're off to a good start. I'm going to feed this leaf through here. We're off to a good start with that vine. There's our plant starting to grow upward. By the way, if you don't have a pair of these Fiskars little thin clippers, these are excellent for garden work. I thin my seedlings with these. I use them basically all over the garden. I do pruning with them sometimes for smaller plants, and they're really sharp. They really get in there and cut well. So yeah, I recommend them. Fiskars is made by the Finnish company. I mean, it is a Finnish company. And the Finns have a long reputation of making good steel, good blades, and being good manufacturers of cutlery. It's a good brand. Wish they paid me for that plug. Here's the end result of what we did today. Real simple. Not as pretty as I'd hoped, but once it gets covered with leaves, it'll be a very nice thing to see out here in the garden. I was originally going to go this way, and that in my garden would be north and south, because the sun comes up right in front of me and goes down behind me, and well, if I had put them this way, that trellis would shade this trellis for most of the day. So I put them this way so the sun traverses all the leaves at the same time. And we'll see how they do. Now I've pruned them and put them, the main vine, attached it to the trellis, and hopefully they will get a good start. Look out, Phoebes.
It's cold.
Why are you inside? It's cold out here, isn't it? Thanks for joining me on Black Gumbo Southern Gardening. My name is Scott. I'm glad you stopped by. Please subscribe to our channel. It helps us a lot. Like our videos and leave me a comment. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you for following us, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.